Lights, camera, review.
Wolfman transformed into theaters in 2025. Upon learning about the passing of his father, a family travels to the remote farmhouse. A ferocious creature attacks them. As the night stretches on, Blake endures a horrible transformation he is powerless to stopping. Wolfman is not your generic creature film. Opinions on this film have been a wild storm of mixed reactions. I went into this film with a fresh perspective. Wolfman takes its own creative pathway to build a different perspective choice. Christopher Abbott, Julia Garner, and Matilda Firth play a family of three. Each actor does an excellent job, though their dynamic isn't explored enough. There is tension, but the family still loves each other. The dialogue and interactions are weirdly portrayed. Remember that saying, actions speak louder than words? Writers attempted to make it a family drama, with Blake and Charlotte discussing their marriage. Ginger, their daughter, doesn't do much in the way of the usual kid horror tropes. She's always put into another room for safety. Wolfman takes a different approach. The film primarily focuses on Blake's slow and agonizing transformation into the sinister beast. In my opinion, that is scarier. This concept is driven entirely from the human-to-wolf perspective. Blake has no control. He can no longer communicate or understand others. His family has a strange appearance with light glimmering in their eyes. Christopher Abbott did research for the role, specifically on how to manifest the wolf's body language. Wolfman is directed by Leigh Whannell, who is well known in the horror movie realm for his work on Saw and The Invisible Man. Once again, Whannell proves that he understands how to craft horror through tension and unpredictability. He was inspired by other horror films for this concept. Whannell also drew Blake's inability to communicate based on a friend who suffered from ALS. The body diminishes, but the mind stays strong. The writing for the film is not the strongest element, as it's clear that most of the effort went into the Wolfman himself. The plot is straightforward and at times thin, occasionally struggling with pacing and interactions between the characters. The film's commitment to practical effects deserves praise. Whannell agrees that viewers will have mixed reactions to the wolf's makeup. It is practical and not CGI. Prosthetics were used, which took 2 hours to apply on Abbott. Films have been getting too carried away with CGI. All horror films should implement something different. The process for how Wolfman was made is really interesting. The behind-the-scenes process is just as important because you get to learn so many cool facts about movies. Tension is built through disorienting cinematography and immersive sound design. Editors reversed dialogue when Blake was trying to make sense of his family talking to him. The makeup of the wolf is terrifying, including its protruding teeth and glassy eyes. That's not the only gnarly makeup effect. Designs for gruesome, bloody injuries is both incredible and disgusting. I looked away when Blake was eating at his own body parts. Wolfman is scary and intense. I jumped a couple of times. Know what you're getting into before watching this movie. It's not a film for kids. Horror fans should put this film on their watch list. What are your thoughts? Do you like Wolfman or do you dislike it? February is Black History Month. Next time, I'm going to be reviewing the 1997 Cinderella. I have been waiting to review this film for a while. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.